Hello students, so if you are finding it difficult to understand what are the types of vectors, this video is for you. Now let's go with a few of the vectors, and this will be a two-part video, so the rest of the things will be covered in the next video. So let's start. First we are going to talk about parallel vectors. Now it's not that tough to understand because we have already in our previous classes, we have talked about the parallel lines, right? Ultimately, vector is a line with an arrowhead. So if two vectors are parallel, that means they are going in the same direction. Now, if only they are parallel, their magnitude might or might not be the same. Talking about the second one, which is collinear vector, basically means two vectors going in the same line. So if I make an imaginary line and put two vectors like that, these are called the collinear vectors. But can I put them like this? No, because now these are going in two different directions, actually opposite. So these are two collinear vectors. Now let's go with the third one, which is the coplanar vector. Now let's see, are these two vectors coplanar? Yes. Are these two vectors coplanar? Yes. Are these two? Are these two? Are these two? Yes. Then why it's a term? Like we can have all the vectors in the world being coplanar. No, there's a catch. So the term coplanar starts to exist when there are three vectors in play. And here comes the third vector. Now, are these three coplanar vectors? Yes, coplanar means in the same plane. So what is a plane? Basically, this board is a plane, and if I'm putting all these three vectors on this plane, these are coplanar. But what if one decides to move like this? Now these three are not coplanar. So two vectors are always coplanar. Three vectors are only coplanar if all three are in the same plane. If one decides to move like this, these are not coplanar anymore.